Hey folks, it's TJ Granny with Koz, and this is a Koz Raw. And I had something on my mind that I'd been thinking of lately, and it just really came to a head the last 3 or 4 days, 5 days, couple weeks. I've been just grinding on work and travel, and just no real breaks in there anywhere. And it's a grind. It's a bit of a test to do that stuff. But hey, there's an old Navy SEAL saying that you don't quit when you're tired, you quit when you're done. And there's some truth to that. There's also some truth to taking care of yourself and don't over push yourself. And so today I thought, well, I want to take a couple hours and just take some time off. The weather's nice and got some stuff I need to do around the farm. And so I went to Harbor Freight. And yes, the man spa, as my wife calls it. And I wandered around there for an hour or two and filled up a little basket with about $100 worth of stuff. And stuff I think I need. And I got a kind of little project or two that I got the parts and pieces for. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I didn't want to talk about Harbor Freight. What I wanted to talk about was how much we can endure, how much our souls, our hearts can soak up. John Eldredge talked about this, and man, it really struck a chord with me, and I've really believed it and practiced over the last few years. We are inundated with information like nothing, like no other generation ever before us. I mean, if there is a car wreck, a shooting, a death, any kind of tragedy or just something that is an emotional drain. Maybe it's a kid that gets cancer. Maybe it's a friend of a friend of a friend whose daughter is killed in a car accident, and if those things are going on in your life, I am so sorry about that. Then there's Israel and the horrific things that happen there, and the political environment where people are just so mean and ugly and hateful. And our hearts and our souls are only designed to take on so much. Man, you can't watch Instagram videos and get 15. You can't be on Facebook and have 15 things that are just take your heart out and just so sad about, and try and be available emotionally and spiritually in all that is put in front of you and that is thrown at you in that stuff. And so my prayer for you, my thought for you is, man, don't go there. Especially women. Women are they're designed that way. Guys can turn stuff off and on. We do that pretty good. I guess politics and some stuff like that might be easier to get us fired up on, and man, we can get mad and we can get bent out of shape, and we can have stuff come at us from that angle. But man, ladies just have such a heart. They're designed for compassion and that stuff. And I would just say, protect your heart. We were created to first care for our husbands, understand our husbands and our wives, our spouses. Are we catching what's going on with our spouse? Are we catching their need, their voice, the tone in their voice? Are we participating in that as well as we could and should? What about our kids and our family? Are we participating there? Are we catching that? Are we available emotionally and spiritually for their needs? Or are we spinning off and letting all this other stuff take away some of the depth of the compassion and the love and the spiritual focus from those people that really are going to be the ones that one day down the road are going to tell the stories about how we were available for him, how we were there for him, what that meant. And so, brothers and sisters, I would just say protect your hearts from all that's going on. Make time for quiet, for still quiet moments to rest and ask God, what is it that you need me to, where do you need my heart? Where do I need to invest? Because it can't be everything. There's too much. And so in that, I just pray for you and just tell you that love you and you matter, and protect your hearts. Your loved ones and the closest ones to you deserve your heart, your mind, your soul, your prayers. And so be there for them and be strong. And if you like this video, please click the like button and share it with your friends. And KOZ is something that's near and dear to our heart, and we just want to make sure that we're loving everybody and letting them know what's going on, and you matter. So with that, click, like, share, make a comment. If you need something, go to kidsoutdoorzone.com. We love you. And regulators, mount up.